Hey, how you doing? I'm Jeff Richter, and this is the Retired Guys Garage. I'm a brand new channel here on YouTube. Uh, Way out of my comfort zone for this, but I did what kind of want to take this opportunity to just introduce myself, let you know what my background is, uh, where I've been, and kind of where I'm going with this channel, and what type of content you can expect to see. My background is in automotive repair. I spent several years, we won't say how many, as an auto technician. Had kind of a, well, not kind of, had a midlife career change and retired a few years ago from that. But I never stopped working on cars. Uh, I am a car guy through and through, and I hope that comes through. I hope my passion that I have for cars and working on cars and doing upgrades and making repairs. I hope that passion I have comes through in my videos. I really enjoy doing it. I never stopped. Just because I didn't do it professionally anymore didn't mean I stopped I stopped working on cars. I've always worked on cars and performed my own maintenance and things on lawnmowers, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The equipment, so never stopped working on cars. What was the motivation behind this channel, this particular channel, the Retired Guys Garage? So years ago, and I'm really dating myself here, there was a show called Shade Tree Mechanic. It was just two guys, Sam and Dave. They were out in their garage, working on cars, making repairs, doing some upgrades, et cetera, et cetera. And they didn't have all the fancy equipment, and that was even before computers were big. So basically they were working with a set of shop manuals. So I grew up watching that show. I loved it, and as I started watching YouTube and watching these different channels on YouTube, I thought, how cool would it be to bring a Shade Tree Mechanic inspired video channel, YouTube channel, uh, to YouTube? I thought people would really enjoy it, so that's why I started this. So who was behind this? Like I said, I've watched a ton of YouTube videos in preparation for this channel. Uh, Derek Bury with Vice Grip Garage, Chris Brown, No Nonsense Know How. Uh, those guys were truly, and I hope they're not mad at me for mentioning them, uh, but those guys were truly my inspiration behind starting this channel. Like I said earlier, at the beginning of the video, this is way outside my comfort zone. It's just me, my cell phone, and my garage here, just outside of Atlanta, Georgia. So I'm not in a studio. I don't have a camera crew following me around, as you'll clearly see later. Um, so I'm very new at this and way outside my comfort zone. Um, just finished up my first video this morning, my first how-to video this morning. I did a oil catch can installation video on my Ram 3500 with a diesel in it. So that's the first video. I'll be posting that shortly. Haven't gotten it posted already, mostly because I haven't figured out how to edit it yet. So as soon as I figured that out, I'll get that up and so you can watch that. Uh, so what do I hope this channel accomplishes? Listen, I'm not rich. I retired a few years ago, so I'm certainly not rolling in money um, by any stretch of the imagination. Um, so to save money, I do a lot of my own work, and not just not just on cars. I do my own work on my mowers, on my uh, truck, my car, our RV. I do all my own stuff. So what I want you to take from my channel and my videos, take away from this channel, is my hope that you'll get out and be motivated to get out and work on your own stuff. And I hope my video teaches you something. I hope you learn something through my videos. And, let's face it, we can all benefit from saving some money, right? So I hope I can provide that to you as well. What are some things we've got coming up? So let's face it, my wife Carla and I, we don't own new vehicles. Everything we've got is old. So they're always in need of repairs, upgrades, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, hey, coming up, I've got to do some rear brakes on the truck. And when I do that, I've got to put some new axle seals in. Got a 4th gen Trans Am sitting out in the driveway that is going to need a new front subframe. It's going to need a tune-up, a new distributor. It's going to need a new Y pipe for the exhaust system. It's going to need a new dash. Like I said, I live just south of Atlanta, Georgia, and let's face it gets hot here. And the heat has not been kind to the dash in that car, so it's rolled it up and peeled it and cracked it. So we'll be putting in a new dash in that car. And when we do that, I'm going to be putting in a new radio. I'm going to swap it over from a single DIN to a double DIN radio. So there'll be some modifications we'll have to do with the dash while we're putting it in to accommodate the new radio. What else we got going on? As you can see over here to my right, that's my motorcycle. Always something to some kind of maintenance that needs or upgrades that needs. So yeah, we'll take you along for anything we do to that. One of my hobbies I have is build golf carts. Build and customize golf carts. Do all the work in-house. Whether it's only thing I don't do is paint. Something I wish I had learned how to do, but never did learn how to do it. So I'll either order a body for it or I'll do a wrap. We wrapped one of them a couple of carts ago, and it actually came out really, really nice. Just finished a golf cart build. Be happy to show it to you. But unfortunately, no golf cart builds for the foreseeable future anyway, unless, my motto is everything's for sale for the right price, right? So unless somebody comes up and offers me a boatload of money for the golf cart, won't be doing any golf cart builds for the foreseeable future. One of the things I did buy new, crazy as that sounds, was a car hauler. Bought a 22-foot car hauler back in the fall. I already did a bunch of upgrades to it when I got it. Installed a toolbox on the front, put in a battery, winch, work lights, swapped out all the lights to LEDs, added some fender lights. So I'll be happy to take a video and I'll walk you all through the upgrades I did to that too. Everything I do here, try to do on a budget. You can bet that if I've done something, an upgrade, a repair, whatever the case may be, I've done my homework and found it. I found good parts at cheap prices. I'm a Facebook Marketplace junkie. I love to buy stuff off Marketplace. The toolbox on the trailer got off there. Work lights were off of some other project I had and didn't use, so they're not new. So not only do I want you to get out there and work on something, but I want you to save yourself some money, and you can save yourself some money by not always buying high-end expensive parts. You can get away with used parts and used stuff in many cases when you're doing these projects. So like I said, just finished up the catch can installation on the Ram. Learned a lot doing that video. Made mistakes, not the least of which I learned to not have the TV on in the background while you're videoing. very distracting having that thing yapping in the background in the video. So yeah, there's a mute button on the remote for a reason, and I found out what that is this morning. So other than that, that about sums me up in a nutshell. When you're watching the videos, by all means, hit that like button. Helps me to help get the videos out to more people. Has something to do with YouTube analytics. That was a pretty big word, actually. I'll use that one later. And helps me get the video out to more people. And if you're enjoying the content in the videos, by all means, hit that subscribe button, because that would really help me out. And while you're watching the video, by all means, feel free to drop some comments in the comments section, good, bad, or otherwise. I promise you I will read them, and if need be, I'll respond to them as time allows. So that's all for now. If you want to see the page, obviously it's at the Retired Guys Garage on YouTube, on Facebook, the Retired Guys Garage. And if you want to drop me an email, by all means, be happy to hear from you. If you've got a question or a concern, whatever, you can reach me at trgg2024@gmail.com. That's trgg2024@gmail.com. That's it for now. Appreciate you tuning in, and I appreciate all of y'all watching. Thanks again. I'm Jeff Richter, and this has been the Retired Guys Garage.